Most of you guys already know that Valorant's agents are divided into two categories, humans and Radiants. Obviously, the Radiants are much stronger than the humans are because they have supernatural powers. And there's always a debate between who the strongest agent is among them. But when we're talking about this, people look at their abilities and how it can be used in-game. If we look at this through agent lores, believe it or not, Neon is near the top of the list as one of the strongest agents in Valorant. And I'll explain why and how in this video. Neon's lore begins in the Philippines when a large rift storm appeared and from it came Neon after a large lightning strike. This took place nearly 10 years before the first light event. But by now we already know that the first light wasn't exactly the first time Radianite deposits occurred, as we're hinted on Abyss that Radianite existed for centuries into the past. Prior to joining the Valorant protocol, Neon's father, who was a scientist that took her in, was the creator of Radianite support technologies that basically helped those with Radiant powers to control it. He did this as a job at Kingdom, wanting to help those like his daughter, and afterwards, Neon was also involved and helped her father with these devices. In a Kingdom email, we can see Neon's father being praised for his work as many young people around the world who were affected by Radianite were able to have their lives changed and go back to normal with these devices. One of the devices that Neon's father made was a surge protector specifically designed for Neon. This is because Neon's power is so strong and turbulent that she can literally cause a massive explosion if her powers are not kept contained. She's known to be able to light up an entire city even while having her surge protector on her, so imagine her without her suit. Chamber had left a voicemail to Brimstone suggesting that Neon's dad was overcautious with his surge protector, and it might be okay to remove it while having Neon power up the portal which bridges to Omega Earth. In a response, Neon basically shuts it down, saying that she's not removing her surge protector unless they want Valorant's headquarters to blow up. So Neon herself knows how dangerous her powers actually are.
Brimstone, the day is close at hand, we? Soon our dear Lady of Lightning will shock the portal back to life and open the gate to a glorious new world. Which is why I call. Have you confirmed the limiter release protocol for her suit? I understand it includes certain voltage caps that we must remove for the desired power output. This is safe, no? I'm sure the suit's inventor was just being overcautious. Anyway, good luck to us and our star. We are all rooting for her.
What did Chambers say about my suit? I know he called you. Was it the voltage caps? Sabi ko na nga ba. If he said remove them, he's wrong. Even with the caps on, I can power a whole city block. And not like a small block, a big one, with restaurants, hotels. Take them off and say goodbye to half of headquarters. The limiter stays on, Brim. Tapos. End of story.
Fast forward into the future slightly, and Chamber actually apologizes for the suggestion as it was dangerous and her powers are much more stronger than he anticipated. We also have Reyna who sided with Chamber and said that she wants Neon to remove her surge protector, referring to it as a muzzle. Now we know that Reyna believes that Radiance should be dominating the world and doesn't believe that Neon should limit herself to a lesser amount of power by wearing a device made by humans. In episode 5 cinematic, we get a small taste of what happens when Neon's surge protector is damaged, as she's unable to control her powers very well and she's even able to do certain things that we typically don't see from her.
Man, this client sucks! Hey Jay, these jerks are everywhere! I'm in a hurry!
I'll handle the parasite. Find the other one.
Okay, now I'm serious.
Time to go.
I'm close. Don't die for just another minute.
Gotcha. Downloading coordinates. Now, what are you up to? Reality stabilizer, hydroponics, desalination. This isn't a weapon. It's a life support system.
Ready? Over here. You've always been so protective.
Good to know. Let's try something new then.
Reyna, Leon,
Get back here. I found us a ride home.
You busted my suit. That's not good. For you.
Scheiße. Oh, good girl. Sorry. Where's Reina? Reina, do you copy?
Basically, without this device, Neon would not be able to control herself and may accidentally cause a large destructive electrical explosion, hence why she has this protector. Neon had originally met Chamber during her time working for Kingdom with her father, particularly in KSEC, which is a subsidiary of Kingdom. Although Brimstone also used to work for KSEC, he never knew or met Neon at the time before she joined the protocol. Chamber recommended Neon to Brimstone, and although the protocol had an overall negative vibe towards him, they still accepted Neon's recruitment, making her one of the youngest agents on the team.
Bonjour, Brimstone. I have sent you my intelligence for number 19. The file is quite comprehensive. Kingdom keeps far too much data on its employees. As you'll see, her abilities are uniquely suited to help with the special project. She is a perfect fit, I think. Unfortunately, I cannot reach out to her directly. There is a past misunderstanding that may make her less receptive. But as a fellow KSEC veteran, I am sure she'll meet with you. Appeal to her sense of service. She gets that from her family. This is exciting, no? Good progress.
Leading up to her recruitment, Killjoy was working on the teleportal to create a bridge to Omega Earth, using blueprints that was given to her by Chamber. Killjoy had a problem with this teleporter, and that was she didn't have an adequate power source to power it up.
Hello, Brim. Sorry about the power outage last night. It won't happen again, probably. It's this Everett Lind portal. It's going fine. I think it's going fine. But finding a viable energy source is proving problematic. Standard electrical currents just won't work. But you know what could help? More lab funding. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Killjoy! Are you exploiting the urgent nature of this very fine mission to weasel more money out of the quarterly budget?
The answer is yes. But seriously, this portal won't power itself. Thank you.
Because of this, Chamber suggested that Neon joins the team. One of Neon's roles for the protocol involved powering up this teleporter, and she does so basically by using her ultimate. After the teleporter was opened up, we get the Shattered cinematic where Neon, Killjoy, and Reina find themselves fighting against Omega Viper and winding up in the new map Pearl at the time. As of now, Neon's lore primarily remains unchanged, but going forward it's important to note that Neon is one of the most important resources for the protocol. Should there ever come a time when the protocol require a massive power source again, they have it readily available through Neon. She's also the only Radiant whose powers are suppressed intentionally because of how strong it is, making her, in my opinion, one of the strongest agents to ever exist, especially if there were a day when Neon learns to control her powers completely and no longer needs the protector. And just a little quick fun fact, people in the Philippines are well known to be very connected and very close to their families, which is why Neon actually visits her family sometimes. And you've probably heard her voice lines talking about her Lola, or grandmother, who has sadly passed away. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you did. I'm currently working on a video which will cover the entire Valorant lore from start to present, which is going to take me quite some time, but I'll have that out eventually. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.